it's pretty damn crazy. Yeah, it's just obviously, as you can see, walking in somewhere in the jungle with tractors and stuff on the side of the fence, palm trees. Take a wild guess. I've already said it before, and matter of fact, what's even funnier is how I had this whole plan for myself to do all these things here on this trip, and not a lot of those things got actually done. Not a lot of things got achieved. Not a lot of things off of my list got accomplished. And this video is most likely one of those that is just a yap sesh, basically. I mean, I really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm obviously doing something. Do I know if I'm doing the right thing? No clue. Do I know what I'm doing in general? No clue. No idea. Sometimes, like, I have a plan, I have a strategy, I might have a thought of what the kind of ultimate goal is, right? Which I still have, 100%. But the minor, minuscule goals and that type of stuff, I have no idea what I'm doing. I got no clue. How did I land in Mexico? I have no clue. How did I land in Mexico 2 times last year? No clue. I don't know what happened. I don't even know how I got here. No idea. And that's kind of the whole idea behind this. I just kind of moved sitting rocks. It's too sunny over there. But the idea is, like, as a 22-year-old, as an online entrepreneur, right? For me, the most important part, like, in my journey right now, I'm gonna be fully honest. It's to have consistency. It's to move out. It's to move out with wifey, my girlfriend, whatever you want to call it, wifey to me. It's to really kind of have that head start, I guess, in life. Not even head start, right? Because anything I do, and everything I do, I always see it as, it's not enough. It's never enough. I could film this YouTube video, I'm still gonna be like, it's not enough, because I had 10 video ideas to actually film while I was here, and then I didn't do that. So even if I film 5, even if I film 8, that's still not enough, because I had the plan of doing 10 to like 11 or 12, and I only did 1, as you can see. I mean, I'm just sitting. I'm literally just sitting, right? This video is obviously coming out today, but the main idea about this video is you don't actually have to have a clue about what you're doing. I'm just looking at salamanders running around, sitting on a rock somewhere in Mexico. Red as heck. I mean, not red enough yet. We're gonna tan today a little bit more, and then we are leaving today. We got everything packed, we got everything ready. You know, I shot a few videos, I guess, a few posts, a few pictures for sort of the content side, because I mentioned this in my last video that creating a personal brand and creating somewhere where you obviously look online, which online anything, right? Social medias is your resume, right? It's your online resume. It's how people see you. It's how people approach you. It's how people think about you. It's basically your reputation. And for me, I'm not gonna like lie. It's been pretty easy to do. And I've said it before. Go to my Instagram, go to my YouTubes, go to my Twitters. I think I have a pretty good idea of how my personal brand is actually built out and what I look like, because that's been proven. I've signed clients. I get to connect with high follower accounts, right? No issue, because they check out my profile. They're like, damn, like, this guy, either he knows something, he's doing something cool, or, well, at least he's, you know, he kind of has an idea of what's up, basically. Like, let me hear him out type of deal. So outreach is like not really an issue. It's more so about the consistency. Just saw a random wild cat, but yeah, and that's kind of the idea, right? Because now I'm thinking here, I'm like, how do I make this beautiful place? How do I make this my everyday life? Because that's what I truly want to do. I don't want to come here like, you know, some 60, 70-year-olds. I actually mentioned this on my Twitter post. It's super funny. We actually upgraded from our previous room because there was like ants by the garbage can, like inside the room. There was some outside on the balcony too, but like if you think about it, on the balcony, that's fine, because like ants run up walls anyways. Who cares? Like, that is inevitable to happen. Check this out. There's like a chupacabra right there. I don't know if you guys could see that. That's not even a cat, actually. If I zoom that in properly, I know it was a bit blurry for a sec. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. That is one hell of an awesome animal. And that's just here. Like that's like a natural thing. Like no one even takes a look at that stuff when they run by or whatever. But yeah, the idea is I need to make this my everyday life, because one, it's absolutely beautiful here. Two, you actually get the greatest amount of value for your money while you're here or in places like this, right? It could be Bali for you, it could be Bahamas, it could be Cuba, like whatever it could be, right? I know those are all exotic countries. However, that's kind of my deal. Like I just love exotic. I love like great weather. Like obviously I like Italy and that kind of stuff, or skiing here and there and that stuff. I love that. That's awesome. That's cool. But to actually like really feel life, I feel like this is something you need. Like fresh plants, leaves, palm trees. Like look at this, and I'm just like sitting around here. Beautiful pathway. You just feel the culture like so damn well. And I mean, look, like wild animals everywhere. Hold on, you can't see him. Where'd he go? There he is. Look at that thing, dude. That is awesome. Is that an anteater or is it chupacabra or something? I've been calling these things chupacabras. They just like dig in the dirt. But like, isn't that just cool? Like, is it like you just see life and you see the little things? You're like, wow, like this is really awesome. Like you really see life for what life is, and it's amazing. Like you can't tell me that's not absolutely flippin' awesome. Look at that. Look at his tail, bruh. That's like a raccoon, but with like a fat tail. Like that's a beauty. Like, and he's just walking around. He's just digging sand. Like this is his life. The cat's here, the dog's here, the bird's here, the parrots, the dinosaur-looking birds. Like it is just amazing. And again, my planet, like I need to make this my everyday life, because I'm enjoying this. Not just, like yes, this is a resort and that's different and it's all inclusive and you can drink drinks and eat all day, but again, a little bit back to the upgraded room, because the ants, yeah, so we upgraded our rooms and we went to this area, which is across the whole resort. I mean, it's the same resort, but it's just on the other side. And it's an amazing thing, because you see these, 60, 70, like 50-year-olds, right, with, all sorts of stuff. Some have hearing aids, some have, whatever. And again, that is nothing against these people. That's a straight up analysis of these older folks are just out here in this section, basically have built up their whole life just to experience this for, potential 5 days, potential week, even if it's 2 weeks, right? Which typically is quite a bit actually for most, average people to, come out here for a resort or an all-inclusive resort for a week, right? Or 2 weeks. So typically it's like a few days. Typically it's like a work week. So 5 days, 7 days in that range. A week and a half even. Like that's what people really live up to, really, like their whole life, just to do that. And I'm 22 and I'm just out here. Like as you can see, I'm just filming this video, like looking at animals and whatever, and I'm just here. I also got stung by a bee yesterday. That was kind of fucked. Like I had to take out the stinger out of myself. But even with that, you know what I mean? Like the water is absolutely beautiful. I haven't even shown you that, but that's at the beach basically, just down that path. But yeah, and like that's really what, people live up their life to, just to experience this for a few days, whatever it may be, right? Most people don't even live here, and like I definitely want to have a place here. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's all about consistency. I've done a few sales offer like applications. I basically got onto one offer. I have like 2 more in the pipeline. I also have 2 more potential clients for like UIT Media, which is obviously the online education side of things. And I realized like sales is really what I do best at. Like I do well with it. I analyzed it, I wrote it out, and I'm like, yo, like honestly, I've had great success with sales. There's no reason I shouldn't be making extra money consistently, or just having something that cash flows positively to me, like, throughout months or whatever. Because I'm going to tell you right now, like for me, a lot of the times it's, hey, like, 1 month or 1 day, it could be a huge bag of just drops on my head, right? And then the next day it could literally be $0, I could see nothing. You know what I mean? I could see nothing. And for me right now, like this year it's massive because I want to build up that consistency, and I really want to have that, you know, cash flow coming in, so I'm actually able to do these things, right? I'm also coming here, basically coming back here, not this resort, a different one, but in the same city, Puerto Morelos, coming back here in May, which is in like 4 months. Like that's amazing to me, when I could just do all these things and everyone else looks at me like, oh, like everyone older, typically, even some younger folks, right? They'd be like, oh, like what the fuck is he doing? Like, you know, how's he out here, whatever. And I'm here to tell you that there's nothing special. You literally just have to align yourself in a way where this type of stuff is possible. Say on a daily basis, say on a weekly basis, say on a monthly basis, say basically whenever you want, actually. And so that's again the very simple thing. Don't think of me as some, you know, some special or some extreme insane baller or something. And you know, there's really nothing special. This is just, again, like I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something, right? I've absolutely no clue what's happening. I haven't touched YouTube. I haven't touched TikToks. I haven't touched Reels. I haven't touched much social media, like consumption wise, at all, actually, while I've been out here, because like that stuff is just like not really important. It doesn't even draw your mind when you're out here, right? So I'm like, okay, well, if it's so great here and it's so not great, you know, wherever I'm from, and I'm going back there obviously today, but it's, you know, you're constantly consuming, you're just sitting in your room, obviously no sun, no ocean, no beaches, right? As you can see, it puts you in a very interesting mind state. I'm not gonna lie, it puts you in a super interesting mind state where, again, like you don't really know what's happening. You're just in a constant loop of stuff, and people come here to actually escape that and to get out of that routine, right? They come here, they forget about all their stuff, you know, drink all, bless me, bless me, bless me. Hey, triple double right there. People come here to basically escape their, you know, their routines, their jobs, their daily actions that they do back wherever, you know, they're from, right? And they just, yeah, they just come here to do exactly that. I don't want to do that. I want to have this as my life. Like this is fucking great. You know what's funny? I've said also this in some videos previously. I was like, I'm gonna be here in a few months, and I did that. Like I'm here right now. I'm going back in 4 months again, and that's even cooler, because again, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something, and somehow things are working out, and somehow things are happening, and that's what it is. You just need to align yourself to where, if this is what you want, like cool. If this is not what you want, you know, the French Alps or whatever, like go ahead. You know what I mean? Like just make it happen or something, right? Like do something that allows for you to actually have this as like your daily life, basically. Like look at this guy, bro. This is amazing, bro. This is absolutely awesome. Like, where is he going right now is my question. Look at this thing, bro. Holy damn. Oh, he's gonna go under the fence. Oh, I thought he would. But yeah, just you make things happen. You think of the right things, you take the right actions, and you just make something happen. Because at the end of the day, right, it's how your story counts, right? It's how you actually build and create your story. It's how you make it, right? Hopefully this guy didn't like the raccoon run up on me. But yeah, it's literally whatever you make it, right? So whether it's, again, it's you want to come and French Alps, you want to ski, you want to snowboard, you want to live in the, you know, snowy areas, sure. You want to live in here, sure. But the craziest thing to me is you just got to do something. So with that being said, talk to you soon. I'm gonna go pack, probably tan a bit more, and then take a good old dip for one last time, and then back here in 4 months.